Hey, how is everybody? There's nobody here, and that doesn't matter because we are going to do this anyway. Nas, can you log into your YouTube? So, welcome to the first episode of Single Dad Sundays. Um, First, let's go over the markets. That's something that I enjoy doing. I would like to share with you guys what we're looking at this week. Currently, I am in an ether trade. My goal with this stream and this channel is to be completely transparent and coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? This year, my goal is to like really turn my trading to the next level. I've been trading now for probably about 5 years since I first learned about trading. Um, had ups and downs. Don't trade that consistently. I don't trade every week or every day. I'm not really paying attention to the markets as much as I should, but hopefully this will help me to be more consistent and to get me a clip out the drawer and to you know step my game up, man, and come to these charts every week and try to find opportunities to make some money. So currently Ethereum is trading at about 1351. Um, Look back over here to the left. The next target to me is about 1430 or so. If Ethereum breaks that, then man, we're off to the races, really and truthfully. I read something today where Ethereum could hit $10,000 in the next 5 years or so. First, I want to say nothing that I say here is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is a hobby to me. I have a real job. Um, I am raising two young men. So this is just, you know, something to do for fun in my spare time. I'm not an expert. You should always do your own research when looking at stocks or investment opportunities or anything that has to deal with money. Um, I am usually I guess you would say a day trader. I don't mind holding my position, you know, for 8 hours, 24 hours a week. It just kind of depends. Different pairs move different, at different rates. So some pairs, like for example, AUD USD moves kind of slow. Other pairs, like GPB USD, moves kind of fast. So you kind of have to just study one pair, is what I like to tell people to do, and just kind of see how it moves and never risk what you need. Like you don't risk your rent money or your bill money or anything like that. If you got a side hustle or, you get you a little bit of stimulus check or something, just put you $100, in your account and or maybe start paper trading, whatever works for you. So yeah, looking at the weekly, this is ultimate all-time high resistance right here. So if this breaks this, we could see 1600 or even 2000 ether before long. I think Ethereum is a good long-term play. Now we could get a drop here. If you see right here on the 1 hour chart, we could get a bounce and another fall back down to this level. I don't expect that to happen because we broke out of this range after about 2 or 3 days. So if we could start ranging here, or we could continue on up, like I said, to the 1440 level or so. Um, Take a look at XRP. A lot of people love XRP. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Um, if you look at its chart, it looks nothing like the other crypto charts. It's actually in a downward trajectory. And with the delisting and the SEC lawsuits and all that stuff, I'm staying away from Ripple. Good luck if you own it. I have no dog in the fight. And let's move on. So, the big boy. This right here looks like a little wedge is forming. If you, real quick, I'll show you guys. Um, so, this looks like a little wide rising wedge here. I'll look for either a break to this side to continue to maybe, this level right here, 42, 43. And if we break below here, then, you could see down to 20, 25,000. Nevin, what's going on with the app? You quit? You gave up on me? Litecoin. Take another quick look here. Actually, Litecoin looks good. It's been steady making higher highs, higher lows. You know, looks like this is a good place for entry. I'm not interested in Litecoin right now at the moment, but it just looks like a nice setup for a continuation back to 189. And Litecoin actually has a lot of room to grow. If you go back, its all time high was three. Let's see, about 370. So right now it's trading at around 138. So that's a good 2.5 times on your return. You know, Litecoin is a lot faster, a lot less fees than Ethereum, but it's not really. It's kind of lagging behind the other few cryptos. Another crypto that I've been kind of keeping my eye on that was, low key is Neo. See, now Neo has been steady making its way back up to charts too. And if you look, at its another little wedge forming here, but if you look at its all-time high, Neo was $200 one time, right? So here at sitting at 24, I mean that's 5, 6, 7 times your money if it gets back up there. Man, there's just so many opportunities in the crypto space. And these are just coins that I'm able to trade through my broker, right? So I'm trading these coins. This is or I have the ability to trade these coins. I'm not actively currently trading any of these, but if you wanted to go onto any exchange, I think there's a link in my description or either somewhere on the page, and I'll leave a link up to a new exchange that I'm using called Voyager. But if you wanted to go to an exchange and buy you a few of these tokens and they would be in your possession, you can do that as well. So that's it for crypto, really quick. If you guys have any suggestions or any charts that you want me to look at next week for Single Dad Sundays, put them in the comments below and we'll take a look. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's look at some stocks. A lot of people, Tesla. I think Tesla has earnings this week. Um, let's see. I found an article today on Reddit. Let me see if I can find it. So today I saw an article on Reddit um about. Oh, here we go. So yeah, if you guys can see this real quick, this is interesting. So I read, you can see it right here on the screen. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, loads up on Tesla options in a report filed Thursday. Brought to you by Congress Trading. So not a long post, so simple. Too long, didn't read. Nancy Pelosi loaded up on Tesla call options on the order of 500K to $1 million, which was disclosed in December 2020 filing. Biden this increases the likelihood on speculation of Biden EV credit policies helping Tesla out. My apologies if this is under a blank post. So yeah, there was a better one. She purchased 25 call options with a strike price of $500 and an expiration date of 3/18/22. That's interesting because Tesla is already trading at $865. So essentially, she bought in the money, way in the money options, and oh, I don't like that. Real quick, see, I just be scalping Tesla. I mean Ether, and I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close that. I should have took that little $7, and then I'm gonna wait and see what how this candle closes. See, I should have waited. So going back to the 15-minute chart on Ethereum, um, see, we got to touch off this level. All right, so this looks like it either could be a retest, and if it doesn't retest and continue up, then we could fall back down to about right here. It looks like Ether is kind of might start trading in a range. And the only reason I scalp Ether is because I own Ether, so I'm just dibbling and dabbling, man. Just something to kind of keep me excited, you know, over the weekend, and just I don't want to miss out, man. Because if Ether runs to $1,000, you know, or $2,000, 0.01 is like basically the way the pips work with Ether is that every penny is a penny, right? So zero point zero 0.01, if you go from let's just say 1,300 to 1,400, that's $100, and so on and so forth. So if Ether was to run to $2,000 in the next week or two, that's $700, and I'll take that. So I just keep my eye for breakouts and then pullbacks, and I just keep my eye on them. That's just what I do. Um, so yeah, back to Tesla and Nancy Pelosi buying call options, which to me is almost, I think it should be illegal, but it's almost like a sure thing that Tesla will be over $500 in the next 2 or 3 years, 1 or 2 years. So Tesla is almost back to where it was before it split. That's crazy. I wonder will they split again. So I mean, I think Tesla could easily hit $1,000 again, probably definitely before the end of the year. Yeah, definitely before the end of the year. What y'all think about the game, man? Brady's doing his thing. I'm not a football fanatic like I used to be, but I pay attention, and I'm kind of happy for Tom Brady. I think that you know he should. Let's see. I think that he should get his props. You know what I'm saying, for being able to take a mediocre Tampa Bay team back to the Super Bowl, probably. I don't know who else has. I don't know who else has earnings this week, but I think it's a lot of big tech companies. Let's see. Let's go check that out real quick. We ain't got time today. So let's see. So this week, Monday, you have a lot of banks: Kimberly Clark, Cadence Bank, First Republic Bancorp, Flex Steel Industries. Don't really know much about those. Let's see what you have Tuesday. Johnson and Johnson, 3M. Hmm, that's that's a good one because 3M, they make the masks and stuff. So I pretty much expect them to beat earnings. General Electric, not really sure about what they're doing. Lockheed Martin, Verizon, Raytheon, I pretty much expect them to beat too. That's interesting. American Express, NextEra. So a lot of earnings coming up this week. I don't play earnings. Actually, the way that I learned how to trade options, actually for the first time last year, was basically buying calls on companies that you expect to be earnings, but usually a week or two out, to the run up to earnings. But I don't use that strategy anymore. I don't really trade options. I mean, in my IRA right now, I have a call on Ford, but that's just again, the way I treat trading and investing is more like a hobby right now. Like I don't depend on any money that I make from trading to pay my bills. And until I'm more consistent and able to, you know, compound my winnings, I'm still gonna work, basically. Blackstone, General Dynamics, Teledyne, Norfolk Southern. So you can kind of see Oshkosh. I don't know if they're gonna be around that much longer. Um, you can kind of see this is a good website for kind of telling you what to look forward to. McDonald's, American Airlines. Now I expect them to miss. Yeah, because I mean nobody's really flying. I don't know how long they're going to be around either. Let's see. I wonder, do they have American Airlines over here? Let me go back. This candle, this 15-minute candle is about to close. See that? So I want to see price. Price probably needs a break. I mean, 1360 to continue moving north. I think if price breaks below here, we might get a pullback back down to this area, back down to the 1300 area. What I was looking for was American Airlines. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Indexes, exotics, stocks, Adidas. So they won't let me trade American Airlines on this broker. This is Hugo's Way, by the way. I like them because I can trade whatever pretty much I want to, except for some stuff. But then for the stuff that I can't trade on here, I go to either my TD Ameritrade or my Webull account, and I trade it on there. So it kind of works out. Okay. I'm not gonna be here too long, guys. I just wanted to come and show up and kind of show you guys what I'm looking at for the week. Have a quick little chat. I'm gonna do this every Sunday. I'm gonna be consistent, so hopefully more people will join and ask questions and even have guests, and we'll just discuss what's going on. Um, as far as the second game, let's go take a look. I'll show you guys my little strategy. So I also like to bet on the games. I haven't bet. Well, I take that back. The last wager I made was on the NCAA playoffs. I actually made a huge mistake and went against my better judgment and took Ohio State because I'm a Justin Fields fan. Didn't even know Alabama had the Heisman Trophy winner. And so, yeah, I got beat. But Bills Chiefs, I think this is a great game. I think this is a good matchup. So, what I like to come do is I like to come look at the consensus picks. Mm. So there you have what's going on with that game. I don't know. I liked Green Bay in that game, but I didn't know. I didn't see the line this morning, but it looks like Tampa Bay was the underdog. So Tampa Bay was getting 3. See now this right here. Mm, mm, okay. All right. So this is what I like to look at. This is the consensus pick, which is basically like the general public's opinions, right? So the consensus pick is Buffalo over Kansas City. At first glance, I think that's good too. Now I don't know if Mahomes is playing. That's today. What time is that? That's at 6:40. Oh, so that's about to come on in the next hour and 15 minutes. Okay. I think I might bet on that one. We don't know. So today is the 24th. Buffalo is a 3-point underdog. They're playing on the road at Kansas City. They both have pretty decent records. Looks like Buffalo is better against the spread. They're both 9-10 in their last 9-1 in their last 10, and Buffalo has covered 9 out of their last 10 games against the spread. Hmm, it's interesting. See, but this is kind of what happened to me last time. So last time I bet, I did the same thing. The underdog was the public's choice, and the public got slaughtered because Alabama crushed them. So these are the line movements. So we haven't really got a lot of movement. -3, -2.5. So the money looks like it's really kind of on Kansas City. I want to know if let's try to see what Patrick Mahomes' stats are real quick. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's what they tell you first. Kansas City is Patrick Mahomes is planning to play. Mahomes said Friday he's out of concussion protocol. Okay. Well, since Mahomes is playing, that gives Kansas City a good chance. Um, I don't really, I don't really know, kind of looking at it, I kind of like the over a little bit because I don't think neither offense can stop the other offense. So it might be a good 31 to 35 game. I don't think Green Bay gonna give up without no fight either. Aha. Tell you what, this is what I'm gonna say. If Green Bay comes back and covers, Buffalo wins outright. Because the thing about the NFL is parity. So I say if Green Bay comes back and cover, which they still got a chance, they're in limbo and they're only down. If they score here, they're only down a touchdown. Mm-mm. Let's see. Oh, so first and goal, huh? All right, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna get copyrighted, but you guys can kind of see what's going on. I think they just called a penalty on Green Bay, so that means Green Bay probably had the ball first and goal, and they're finna score. All right. Anyways, sorry about that. I can't find a score. Okay. See this tailbar right here tells me that this is some support. But like I said, I would like to wait for it to break this level to continue to 1482. I could enter a trade right now, but see, this is a little bit bullish. So I could enter a trade right now and just keep my stop tight, right? I could probably put my stop down here underneath this candle. Just keep a tight stop. That's a 30-minute chart. That's about $12. And then, with some upside, about 22 $24 there, and the more like 70 or 80 there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead because, like I said, this is just like a hobby. I'm scalping. Let's take a look at my favorite pair, GPB USD. It's probably gonna open now. And if you take a look, yeah, this is a major resistance right here. Major resistance. Major resistance. And so I want to see what this is gonna do because we could, and if we get some pullback back down into this level, I'm looking for buy opportunities because I'm very bullish on GPB USD. I think over time we can get back up to here. You know, my targets are way up here within the next year or so. I'm talking 155. So they just scored. But I want to get some kind of a pullback into here before continuing that way. You know, and if not here, then we might get some here because there's a lot of traffic here. And I don't really trade a lot of pairs. I like GBP USD. I look at other stuff, you know, and if I can see a good setup, I'll try and trade it. But mostly, I just trade what I know. Like I'm a silver bug. I like silver. There's not a large market for silver, and I kind of feel like with digital currency exploding the way it is, silver might not. It's losing some of its shine, you know. But over the last year or two, silver has almost doubled in price. If you go back, you know, silver was trading at around $12, $15 the last couple of years. Broke out of this strong breakout of this resistance, you know, and now it's been kind of ranging. But I look at it, if it breaks the $30 level, $50 is next. But right now, it's just having a hard time breaking out of this little range between 22 and $30. I own some physical silver. I just like to. I think, you know, my thing is Jesus was killed for silver, so it has to have some value. Yeah, man. So I was a little bit all over the place today, but I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what I'm looking at, how the markets look for me. I'll be back next Sunday and we'll go over coronavirus, um, the vaccinations. I saw an article today where one congressman is requesting that you have the vaccine before you get your stimulus check. And yeah, it's been real. Um, See y'all next time. Peace.